Hello, everybody. It's Nerdboy Weeps here. I am back with a new reaction. We're reacting to the Kevin Bennett, which we haven't done in a while since I think the Mario cipher. This is not a cipher, but this is a just a solo rap. And he said this is apparently he said on socials or I think in a community post. This was like something he usually doesn't do because it's a punk rock, kind of like punk rock rap. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I was actually waiting for this because he a few months ago asked what are some things he could do for that were movie related tracks, but stuff that was like newer. And because apparently he's got a Blue Beetle song coming up soon with Chewy Cat. But we're reacting to Ninja Turtles Punk Rap Accepted is by Kevin Bennett. This is going along with the new Ninja Turtles movie that came out last month. I've actually seen that and Blue Beetle. I actually enjoyed both of them, to be perfectly honest with you. I think with Blue Beetle, I do wish there was a little bit more. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it's still really great and still fun, and it's a good start to the DCU. But with Ninja Turtles, I enjoyed the grunge style. I enjoyed the voice acting. It was just a fun ride. So enough about talking. We're gonna get into this. Kevin Bennett, such it.
Let me get a show of hands. Anybody feel isolated, separated from the rest of the world? Don't matter where you go, cause you always caged in. Feeling alone because nobody want to approach you, even though they would think you're amazing. But how would they know when they looking at the cover of the book and they never read through any pages? Anybody feel hated by the...
Ooh, that is a... He packed that all in literally just like less than 30 seconds. Because literally, this is kind of how the four turtles feel in this movie. Because what makes this movie different, and then you kind of see in the trailers, is they actually want to, like, they make it the whole surface thing a big part of the plot in this movie. And I'm going to try to avoid going spoilers, but this movie's been out for like a month, so hopefully you guys have seen it. Also, this movie has some old tracks in this here. They got, I think, Linda Perry in here. They had No Diggity. They got the ninja rap in here. But you hear it briefly, the go ninja, go ninja, go, go ninja, go ninja, go, go ninja, go ninja, go. You briefly hear it. So, yeah, and also, the whole thing with the book, because like it also plays to the whole don't judge a book by its cover, but he's saying would they know if they just only see the cover without looking at the pages? Because when it comes to a book, especially a book with pictures, the presentation has the biggest impact of whether someone is going to be interested in reading it. But if you tell someone or give someone a general idea what the story is, that may be another way, but it depends on how their mind works towards it. So, yeah. But that was a lot, and that hater part is going to go to another character if you keep on with it.
Anybody feel hated by the way that you may look, by the way that you dress, how you came up, what about the way that you talk when you say so? Doesn't matter what you do, gonna stay touched. We can relate to similar pain and how we dealing with the world that we live in today. And I can really give a damn about giving my name, and I don't really want to have an invisible face. No, stay.
Oh, dang, pack. Oh my god, that was a lot to pack it. And then the reason I pointed because that rap was Young Splinter. The origins in here with Splinter are a lot different because I will say there is no mention of Hamato Yoshi, but you're going to be very interested about how his origin with the Turtles is probably one of the strongest parts of this movie. And I honestly think Kevin can also kind of relate to this because he's a father himself. Because they really emphasize on the whole dad aspect and son aspect between Splinter and Leo and Raph and Donnie and Mikey. And it's like one of the best parts of the movie. I was like, and also this kind of also goes with one of the mutants. And a certain character voiced by Gina Carl Esposito, aka Baxter Stockman. But again, if you have not watched the movie, I highly recommend you watch it. It's less than 2 hours, but it's a dang good fun ride. And kind of like, I will say this, like Spider-Verse, it kind of has some not so kid-friendly words. But it's the type of kid-friendly words you would see if you were, like, someone watched 80s and 90s stuff, like movies and all that, so I'm just saying.
In a way, live in the shadow. Strays in the basement where the rats go. Shame feeling the brain, making it fragile. They willing to break bits of a glass hole. Main mission, escaping from a black hole. With the ass, what did we ever get trapped on? Locked in and we can't go out the back door. What's it gonna take to act like we at home?
Oh.
Look at him. He will never be one of us. You can't learn to be one of us.
Why can't you go back where you came from? Leave us alone!
Your kind isn't allowed here.
Why can't you just be normal?
Why do we not love?
Oh. Like, to ever tell your someone who is unique that why can't you be normal is probably one of the things you need to be careful saying, because it might be at that moment you F up your whole family's life. That person who may not, because that person isn't a thing, they're a person. I'm sorry if I was about to say something like that. No, I think I was thinking of I was trying to mix something. I was trying to say something that, you get it. Like, the reason why I say, also, normal is boring. Like, I don't want to be like everyone else. Like, and the thing is, we're all creative differently. Like, Kevin, he's created differently. His families, they're all different in some way. Like, you may not agree with every single decision they make, but you have to understand that's going to be the decision they make. That's just who they are. It doesn't mean that's going to be who they are for the rest of their lives. Just that that's going to be one of the traits they have. Like, you know, and if you can't accept them, you might destroy your family. And you might think, oh, it's their fault. No, it's yours. For possibly saying the one thing you probably shouldn't have said. Or at least, if you said it, apologize and try to reconcile. And if you don't want to do that, you might have just almost near permanently, or you literally just burn bridges, and you could have salvaged that and you didn't. Hold on.
Can't you just be normal?
No, I'm not gonna be normal.
I wish that I could feel normal, just average and not so bizarre. I wish I could ring at that doorbell with.
I love how you had that the editor had that scene right there. Yes, thank you, Kevin. The reason why he's this is so bizarre, and the reason Donnie being there works, because you have to look at what hoodie he's wearing. And I saw the post of this before the movie came out, and the people who run the official Ninja Turtles account said Donnie's on a bizarre adventure. And it's because in this version of Ninja Turtles with Donnie, he's still the book smart guy, but he's also an anime weeb, because that hoodie he's wearing is a JoJo Bizarre Adventure hoodie. I was on TikTok recently, and I might just say it here because I don't know if they'll bring up something. I don't know if Kevin will bring up the whole thing with the weapon thing. I was looking at this conversation about these two dudes were talking about, and my older brother sent me this through a DM, and I never thought about that, and about why each member of the Ninja Turtles has the weapon they have. Like, Raph having the size / stilts, because they call them stilts in the new movie, even though he's angry, is a defensive weapon, so it kind of is like, if you were to give him Leo's weapon, he might kind of do some things that could get him in some serious, worse trouble than he probably already gets himself in. And that, I think also in a way, is sort of like, also, maybe his still / slides are also his anger management tools, when you think about it. Unless you were to have the sharpen ones. And the reason, because, again, they're used for the size / stilts are used for defense. Michelangelo has the nunchucks because apparently, with him being so scatterbrained and so like he's more like jokey and more comedic and whatnot, and you need a lot of folks to be able to use nunchucks because otherwise now you're going to hit yourself either in the head or in the nuts. Like not controlling it, like so. It's like because he's so scatterbrained, the nunchucks moving it keeps him focused. And Donnie, being the book smart person that he is, and also the techno whiz and whatnot, he has a staff which is like a bow staff, which is like debatably simple. But the thing is, you can be creative when using a staff. Like you don't have to just go bam 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 or bam bam bam. You can go whatever his how the martial arts styles could work. Like he can be creative with that, much like he can be creative with his tech. Then with Leo having the katanas, with him being the leader, because even he's also the most disciplined, and you see it in here, like Leo was he's acting like the big brother because he's the oldest after with Raph coming right after him, and I think with him also having he's the only apparently turtle that has actual lethal weapons, like. Well, they can all be lethal with the right amount of, but Leo has the directly lethal weapons because him, aside from being the leader, is because he's the leader, he has more responsibility to protect his brothers and the people around him. So he might have to use force, like actual near deadly lethal force. But the thing is, Leo knows how to do damage without having to take someone's life.
Normal, just average and not so bizarre. I wish I could ring at that doorbell with the warm welcome and walk into open arms. They say it's good to have differences. How good is it when they say no to ours? They don't want to be around no misfits if it ain't giving the slip with some bold remarks.
The sign of hypocriticalness. Like, so y'all can be you're weird about us, but when we do it, you don't want to associate with us. Ain't that something?
Differences. How good is it when they say no to ours? They don't want to be around no misfits if it ain't giving the slip with some bold remarks. Broken hearts, wicked views, hate relax with unwritten rules. Why are the people that spread the hate sometimes the people that sit in pews? Disrespect, just spitting to.
They sit in the crowds. And you could put that in the church sense or put it in even in any sense that you're on a platform that has people looking at you everywhere, and you're on that platform, and they're in the audience. They don't know what's going on through your head because you're literally have all that pressure on you. Like, because there are people who are going to want to have the mic, want to have the time to quote unquote shine, but they may not be ready for it. And the only way you're going to beat that whole thing of like people are going to say, oh, you ain't this, you ain't that, is you have to have the sincerely biggest amount of balls that you could muster up in yourself to be like, you know what, I'm going to confront this. I'm not going to run away. That's the only way you can deal with that, because if you messing up on stage, people are going to start talking junk about you. They don't know what they're doing. Newsflash, you're making it worse.
My face, you're making me sick and puke. Get the wick and the butane out the room.
I remember that scene. That was nasty.
Walking through the city with everybody to blend in. Living like I'm regular, getting rid of depression. But you gotta see that they're never giving us friendship. They scream and shout with their abusive ways. Unclueless because they be new to change. And they don't got a reason like Hooper Stank. We're the mutants but don't do inhuman things. No.
Oof. The thing about Kevin is when he does a full song, Kevin be lyricking himself out. And he is a wrestler, so he knows how to wrestle with them. Like, dude, like, dang, like, if Kevin has not been told that he's, like, one of the most goated rappers, like, to be on YouTube, someone please tell him. Like, aside from me, because, like, he really is one of the best. Like, and the thing is, he's shown to be versatile, and dang. Oof. I like the whole play in the with the human bars.
Look at him. He will never be one of us. You can't learn to be one of us.
Why can't you go back where you came from?
Where is that from? Is that from another TMT thing?
Why can't you just be normal?
Oh, I love this shot so much in the movie. I think we're playing No Diggity in that scene too. Wrong, accepted. Yo, that was nice.
Look at me. Now forget what you see. What do you feel? My heart. Your heart. They're exactly the same.
Like, for all you guys haven't seen the movie, that's going to be a bigger. That's going to be a bigger part. And yes, that was Splinter. I'm not sorry for saying the stuff I said in this. And I know I turned a near 4 minute song reaction to probably something that's probably a little over 10 minutes. I don't care. Like, this was really good. I'm glad. Also, I'm kind of glad Kevin made this different because he literally has done 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cyphers. I think he knew that, and he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do what people may expect me to do. But I thought he may do this as a mini cipher, but no. I'm glad he did, and it still was like able to literally keep in contact with the theme of the movie without really giving spoilers. Because again, this movie just came out last month, and I think I saw it like the week after it came out because it came out early August. So I'm very curious about what him and Chewie Cat are going to do for Blue Beetle. Man. But yeah, like that scene where they were showing all this. I love that scene personally because that montage, because that leads up to a montage of things, really actually emulates and shows all 4 of the turtles, like literally shows each part of them through that whole montage sequence. So I think that probably may have been my favorite scene, or one of my favorite scenes aside from the final fight. Because again, this movie has a lot of people in this movie voice acting wise. Also, if you are going to go see the movie, please save for the mid credit. There's only 1 credit, and it's pretty big. And I was like, yes. Because I think apparently what they're going to do after this movie is, I think Paramount Plus is going to be focusing on their IP, their intellectual property type material. So I heard we're also supposed to be getting spinoffs for certain villain characters in TMNT. I do hope that along the lines we get to see Karai. I will say this once way: we don't get Casey Jones in this. They might set him up for something later, but I'm not gonna say what villains show themselves later. But and I really don't want to spoil who's the villain in this film, because if you thought it's going to be Baxter Stockman, well, he's connected to this, but you'll find out once you watch the movie. Alright guys, if you like this video, please subscribe and share. I'm out. Check Kevin out first, then subscribe to me if you like this reaction. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.